When Lulu thought her only child was finally bringing back a wife, Nate came back with a Gen Z baddie for Christmas. And it's about to be a long, bumpy ride. At 26, Olivia was the definition of a Gen Z baddie. Edges well laid, nails always done, outfits sparkling like she was permanently on a music video set. She lived online, earned online, and breathed online. Her kitchen was mainly for aesthetics. The only thing she cooked consistently was content. But life started pressuring her the day her childhood friend, Zara, who Olivia always swore she was prettier, smarter, and finer than, got married at 24. The comment section of Instagram suddenly became her biggest enemy. "Aren't you next? Where is your own man?" Scrolling through the streets of Instagram, she made a comment about the realities of life on a celebrity post. It got so many likes, but a particular comment caught her attention. She checked out the page, and that was Nate, a 32, tall, calm-looking, handsome, dark-skinned guy who resides in the UK. Olivia shouted, "Now who born this fine man? Oh my God!" She fell in love at first sight. One reply became a DM. One DM became a video call, and boom, a long-distance relationship started between them. Nate was so sweet, romantic, and intentional. He started spending on Olivia without asking her to bring the camera down. And one video call got Olivia declaring, "God has finally remembered me." Nate was gentle, focused, responsible, everything Olivia wanted to show off on Instagram. The festive period was fast approaching, and Nate told his baby girl that he was coming back to Nigeria to see his mom and inspect the house he's building and other stuffs. Olivia was overjoyed. "This is the time to prove that even though I'm a baddie Gen Z, I'm a wife material 1,000 yards," she said to herself. And Olivia was already picturing herself wearing matching lace with him on Christmas morning. Nath, as earlier mentioned in the beginning of their relationship, that he loves domesticated ladies, even though he will get a help, but his partner should know the basic things people do. It stuck to Olivia's head, and she's about to prove a point in a disastrous way. Nath came back to Nigeria, went straight to his Airbnb in Lagos, called his baby girl Olivia to come over. Olivia dressed up so hot, and they saw each other for the first time. It was so emotional. He gave Olivia a lot of gifts he got for her. Nath said he was going to see his mom in 3 days' time. Olivia cut him short before he could finish talking. "Can I go with you, sugar?" Nath declined at first, but Olivia insisted. Olivia desperately wanted to prove to everyone, especially Zara, that her time had come. She didn't know she was about to enter premium season of village wahala. The drive to the village was so fun amidst the dust and noise pollution. The two lovers gisted all through, and Olivia created content too. They arrived at Nath's village house, a 4-bedroom village house, not too aesthetically pleasing, but well put together. Olivia arrived in Nath's village with full makeup, lashes that could fan a small fire, and a suitcase big enough for a 2-month holiday. The villagers stared. Children paused mid-play. Even a goat stopped chewing. Nath's mother, Lolo, welcomed her with a polite smile that didn't reach her eyes. She looked at Olivia the way a teacher looks at a student who came late without excuse. Olivia greeted her, Lolo blinked and welcomed her, and also hugged her son so tightly. Olivia quickly adjusted it and laughed awkwardly. The next morning, the harmattan was so much. Olivia struggled to get up from her bed. Obviously, she's not used to getting up by this time. But how does she prove to her future mother-in-law that she's a good girl? She picked up a local broom to start sweeping. Dust nearly unalived her, but she persevered. "I must not F up," she muttered to herself. Her first village drama. To impress Lolo, Olivia bragged that she could cook. Olivia that cooks just noodles and boils hot water. Her gas lasts up to 1 year in the city. Lolo smiled. A small, dangerous smile. "Just cook white rice and stew for our lunch." Olivia entered the kitchen confidently, but the confidence ended immediately. She poured the entire bowl of salt into the pot, thinking it was sugar. She forgot the pot on the fire and went outside to take aesthetic village pictures for Instagram stories.
By the time she returned, the pot was hissing like an angry python. When she opened it, the rice looked like a burnt offering unto the gods. The stew was worse. She used tinned tomatoes only, no seasoning, no onions, and she added groundnut oil as if she was pouring fuel inside generator. She tried to fry plantain, but she cut it so thin it vanished inside the oil. She burnt the rice, not slightly, not halfway, completely. The bottom of the pot looked like black granite. When Lolo and Nate tasted the food, it was a total disaster. The food was a herbal concoction. Olivia hissed, it's village weather. It affected the food. The next morning, Olivia tried to redeem herself. She woke up early, wore full makeup, pink crop top, mini skirt, and white sneakers and followed Lolo to the farm. The villagers looked at her like she was an alien. On the farm, Lolo asked her to weed small grass. But Olivia, in her desperation to impress, decided to go the extra mile. She uprooted cassava, uprooted yam, uprooted the small plantain tree Lolo had been nurturing for 2 years. When Lolo shouted, "Olivia, stop!" Olivia smiled proudly and said, "Mommy, see how I cleared everywhere. I even removed those big weeds with thick stems." Lolo dropped her hoe, sat on the ground. She didn't cry, but her spirit beat. Later that evening, Olivia, in a bid to feed Lolo's chicken, made all of them escape. It took the help of the children to find them. The next day, Lolo took Olivia to the village women's cooking. Olivia tried to fit in, but when Lolo told her to greet the elders respectfully, Olivia raised 2 fingers like a TikTok influencer and said, "Hi aunties, God bless your hustle." The women looked at her like she insulted their lineage.
Then someone asked her to help bring down the pot of fufu on fire. Because of the very hot pot and not being used to carrying hot pot, the pot fell from her hand. Splash! The hot fufu splashed everywhere. On a baby leg, on the mat, on one elder's wrapper. A woman said, "This one is not wife material. She is nylon material." Olivia nearly fainted. That night, Nath called her outside. His face looked tired. Tired in a way only village embarrassment can cause. "Olivia, you don't have to do all this." She burst into tears. "I just wanted to be perfect. I wanted to show everyone I can be a wife too." Nath sighed deeply. "You are trying too hard to be someone you are not, and you ended up hurting yourself. I love you the way you are. Just go back to the city and wait for me to finish inspecting my project." Olivia wiped her tears, hugged him, and also hugged Lolo, who advised her to always be a good girl. That night, in her room, she advised herself, "It's very true. I was so desperate. It's time to go back to Lagos. She's acting too desperate." Olivia left the next morning. No makeup, no lashes, no Instagram stories. Just silence. On the bus ride back to the city, she replayed everything. The tasteless and burnt food, the ruined farm work, scattered chickens, the scattered women's cooking, the embarrassment, just everything. And slowly, very slowly, she started to smile faintly. Not because it was funny, but because she finally realized she had been fighting a battle nobody asked her to fight. Back in her apartment, Olivia opened her phone and typed, Desperation will make you audition for a role you are not prepared to play. Everyone has their time, and if you rush into what is not yours, you'll rush out burnt. She posted it. Her followers thought it was another deep quote, but Olivia knew it was her truth. And for the first time in a long time, she felt free.